So it has been a while since we've checked in on Starfield, several months in fact. And the last time we kind of checked in on Starfield was its February update and its December update in regards to some bug fixes, some additions of basic quality of life things like the FOV slider or field of view adjustments in game rather than it being mod. So there's a few things in here. Actually, that's quite an understatement. There's a lot of things in here that you could read, probably for close to like I don't know, 20, 15 minutes, reading it out loud, probably a bit longer than that. I'm not going to read all of this out loud, but what you need to know for the Starfield update coming in March, at least for PC first, Xbox is a bit later, apparently, is that there's over 500 fixes and adjustments to various things like graphics, art, gameplay, questing. We have adjustments to the outpost system where it's made it a little easier. We have some adjustments to the save system, how ships load or how ships interact with various objects, including an entire city. We have some adjustments to text and localization, lots of adjustments to the UI, which has been a problem for a lot of people, at least on console. So yeah, there's a lot of things here that you could read through. Probably some of these things, most definitely, you've encountered in the game when we've played since its launch. So I'm going to read just the features here because there are some interesting things that they're adding. And I also have some things to say about this update in regards to the much anticipated Shattered Space DLC that a lot of people are waiting on. They're just like, we want to see something shake up the game. We want to see the lore expansion on House of Faerun, which I've made like a 1-hour video, lore video on if you care to watch it. But yeah, I'm going to touch on that as well after I read it. So here we go. Say cheese. Our latest update brings new ways to show off your modeling skills in space. With the addition of new poses and expressions for you and your companions, we excitedly await more showing off of your photography. We also understand that digipics are precious, so we've made an adjustment that allows you to undo without the penalty cost of a digipic during the security minigames. Not without fixes, we also have a multitude of fixes to quests, graphics, gameplay, and more. And as always, we appreciate your feedback and attention. Please note that this update is currently in Steam beta before going live for all players. We don't anticipate much change from this update, but we'll let you know when it's available and any adjustments made to the notes below. Thank you. Alright, so the features. They mentioned a kind of a new way to pose with your companions or pose by yourself in the screenshots. And the screenshots you can take in the photo mode in Starfield is admittedly can be gorgeous. So photo mode added the abilities to expressions and poses on player and companions in photo mode. I feel like this is a good thing, even if it's something small or not, or something that not a lot of people will have interacted with. But the fact that photo mode or pictures from photo mode can end up as your loading screens is a nice touch, has always been a nice touch in my opinion. And the fact that it will feel a bit more alive per screenshot or photo when when your character is doing something instead of just standing there with their arms at the side overlooking some beautiful grotto on the planet is nice. Scanner, and this has been a point of contention. I think when we were testing it before the early access, Skinny Cheeks, our fellow content creator and friend, he mentioned that you can't open doors with the scanner active. Why can't you? Why can't you do that? Well, they finally added that. You can now open doors and harvest with the scanner open. Cool. That's, I think, something really, really basic that they should have adjusted for launch, but apparently it's taken more than a few months. Setting course on an inactive quest will now make it the active quest. Added support for adjusting field of view when using the third-person ship view. I think this is a really nice thing, for sure. Added an anisotropic filtering quality slider for PC. Removed the digipic cost for using undo during the security minigame. Added an autosave when fast traveling from a planet's surface to orbit. Not sure if that was completely necessary, but that's fine. Updated the ship UI to perform more smoothly at higher frame rates, and for this, there was a mod to actually smoothen the frame rates or to increase the frame rates when you were using the ship in first person. So that's nice to see. Again, I'm not gonna get too much into all these 500 fixes and adjustments to Starfield, but what I am sensing here from their outline, or I guess the roadmap of patches for Starfield, the Shattered Space DLC probably isn't coming out until later this year in 2024. And I'm getting that sense just because they're putting out a bunch of these catch-up updates and adjustments to the base game before they bring out that DLC. I'll be surprised to see it come out mid 2024, or I guess within the first or second quarter of 2024. I'm probably gonna guess that the Shattered Space DLC will come out towards the holidays, end of quarter 3 or beginning of quarter 4. But yeah, I'm getting that sense here. Let me know what you guys think about that. But there you go, some updates on the Starfield.